Today is day 15 of the 30-day challenge. I'm halfway through and it's been really, really exciting. Today I wanted to tell you just a really quick story about the person who inspired me the most to be who I am. And I'm Linda Patten. I'm a leadership expert as well as being an international speaker and author. And I work with reluctant leaders in multi-level marketing, network marketing, and direct sales. And this is because I started out as a reluctant leader and really needed to step into my leadership and lean in and step out to be a true leader. So when I was looking for who was the person who inspired me the most, who inspired me to be a leader, to do the careers that I have done, and to continue to do the work that I am doing. And it's a cliche, but it was my mom. She was the epitome of the woman who had it all. She had a husband, a family. We were small but mighty since I was an only child. And she had a job, and she was a community leader. And it's really as her community leader that I began to see that women often really are leaders and don't step into it because they don't see themselves that way. My mom was outstanding. She was a Girl Scout leader. She was a secretary. But I think the one that I remember the most and the one that leads mostly to what I do was her leadership in the church. She was on the Altar Guild. She was on the board of directors. She worked very closely with our pastor on so many things. I remember in 8th grade that we had an altar in our classroom. And she designed all the altar cloths for the classroom, and every season we changed the cloths. And the one I remember the most is Easter, because you must change that altar cloth 3 times a day on Friday, Good Friday before Easter. So it was a really interesting time, but she truly was herding cats. Needless to say, the women who were on her altar guild were volunteers. They did what they wanted, but it was so important that the altar cloths be exactly what they needed to be, that she had to step into leadership and herd those cats to get those altar cloths changed in an appropriate way. This is the inspiration that I had. This was a woman who, in a time when women really weren't leaders, or at least they were designated as leaders, and yet she stepped into that leadership and took it upon herself to be a true leader to the cats that she herded. So again, this is the woman who inspired me in so many ways and who I'm very happy to say was my mother, my mentor, and my friend.